What's up, y'all? I'm gamedotfilm, and today I am reviewing the Callisto Protocol, released last year for 2022. Now, if I play a game for 5 hours straight, if I'm able to, then it's a good game to me. It passes the test. But there are tons of flaws with this game, man. Definitely a lot of things to like, but definitely a lot of things that kind of turn me off. Now, I never thought that, I'm turning this game off, man, it sucks. I never felt that way once, so that counts for something. But, gonna go through the strengths and weaknesses of this game, pros and cons. I think that the graphics, death animations, some parts of the combat, cutscenes, action sequences are pretty good, but there's glitches, there's a lot of awkwardness, a lot of the repetitive combat, level design, pretty linear. You can't branch off and explore very much, but I got a lot of gameplay clips to show you, so let's get right to it. First things I want to do is talk about the combat. Now, it is so satisfying to fuck dudes up in this game. This is one of my first encounters in the game, and look how easy I get destroyed. We will talk about the death animations later, but check out my face right here. So a core mechanic you have to learn is when an enemy is about to strike, you flick the stick left, and you have to flick it to the right if they're going to strike again. You can't flick the stick left, you have to go in the other direction every time. Once you learn this, you will be unstoppable, but it's kind of a double-edged sword because you are going to be doing the same thing from now, the beginning, to the very end, every single boss, the same shit every time. And minor gripe here, how in the fuck are these things still attacking me with no head? Was that explained in backstory audio logs? Because I did not see that. So enemies early in the game will attack you 1, maybe 2 times. Mid-game, 2, maybe 3 times. End of the game, especially bosses, 3, maybe 4 times. So, I'm telling you guys, it's you're just flicking the stick, and when their attack animation is done, it's very obvious, right? So just don't get greedy, and you can beat this game so easy. But it's that is the core mechanic, man. You're doing the same shit, man. And a minor complaint here, guys, these monsters are huge. They're superhuman, and it's you're telling me you can just go and they're not gonna get you. I know this is a video game and shit, but it's what the fuck, man? That shit just does not. It's awkward. It just does not seem right. But I'm kind of looking the other way because, like I said, it is still fun to bash these dudes' heads in and make them bleed. So the game starts you off with a stun baton, melee attacks only, right? But then you'll find a pistol, a hand cannon they call it, and then a device on your arm. I think it's called a gravity arm. This will let you grab objects, throw them into enemies, break open little treasure chests to find items. You can grab enemies and throw them into fans, spikes, and stuff. Let me show you some of those clips because this is pretty badass. Yeah, did it.
It's full of those things.
Bitch. Oh! Bitch. Just meant to do that. Bastard. Nice. So you can melee them too. Yeah. So mixing it up with melee attacks, firearms, your gravity arm, makes for a fun experience. Plus, there's a survival horror aspect to comes into play here because you have a limited inventory. Your battery is limited on your gravity arm. Ammo is limited for your firearms. So you've got to use those three things equally. You know, you can't waste all your bullets and not use a gravity arm. You can't use a gravity arm all the time, but deplete your battery. So I thought that was pretty enjoyable experience as a Resident Evil fan. I like being forced to use all my wits about me, like everything that's out there, use them to my advantage. So another gripe about this game that I want to talk about, I'm going to show you 3 clips of stealth combat. There's enemies that are like clickers from The Last of Us that can't see but can hear you. So you cannot stand up and run at all. You have to be crouching all the time. But look how much noise I make when I stealth kill enemies right in front of these guys. Check it out. Oh, oh, oh! Woo! Nice. What? I was standing up. So I mentioned earlier how you're locked into one enemy at a time. If there's like 5 enemies on screen, only one will attack you at all times. And I kind of don't like this part of the game. Here's a clip, a 1-minute clip of me fighting a horde of enemies. And I mean, sometimes like you're fighting one guy and he kind of pushes you or knocks you back, and then an enemy from behind or to your left, you're not sure if you're gonna switch to that enemy. It's just very awkward to me. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I need to take out enemies way faster so I don't have to face so many. Is it my fault? I don't know. When you reach the middle of the game, your standard enemies will start growing tentacles after a few attacks and take damage. And you have to defeat them really fast or else they'll morph into a powerful version of themselves. Again, facing multiple enemies at a time, if one is about to transform, you're going to aim your pistol and try and shoot him ASAP. The next enemy on the right or left or whatever, you'll lock into that one. And then you can't, the camera switches, right? And you just can't shoot the same motherfucker that you're trying to get before that enemy transforms into a different form. Again, maybe it's my fault for not utilizing my gravity arm or different weapons for that specific moment. I'm just not killing them fast enough. I still don't like it. Look here, an enemy is shooting projectiles. I want to run towards him. No, the camera and enemy forces me to lock onto him. You know what really blows are these enemies. There's about a dozen of these, and I swear to God I could never dodge them. I try to sneak around a corner and shoot him, but no. Every time it's just like a fake jump scare, and they do damage. There's also about 20 treasure chests in the game. Half of them have an enemy waiting for you. Stupid jump scare. You take damage. I hate it. Sorry, I got a little negative there, but let's switch it up and talk about the graphics. The footage you're seeing is recorded off of a PlayStation 5. Now, this game, the graphics are beyond a doubt the best part of this game. Now, I love anything and everything outer space, so when I see planets looking through the windows, setting out there, instant like. I love it. I want to show you some of my favorite screenshots of the game here. Look at the attention to detail. Computer monitors, the blood on his head and face, clothes, the toilet. Look at all the crap on the floor. Toilet paper, blood and guts, man, spilled on the walls. Even more blood and guts here. Gotta love neon lights and signs. This reminded me of clickers from The Last of Us. I think the levels look pretty cool overall. The deeper you get, the more flesh, goopiness, sludge, like this little clip here you'll see. I think it looks pretty neat. I appreciate games that put ads and posters on the walls. I think the graphics really shine here. Man, the game could have used a couple scares just like this. Love this moment. Another great scare moment here. Look at that blood just dripping down. No horror game will be complete without great death animations. Now, I think the Callisto Protocol has some great ones. Unfortunately, there's not very many. Here's a select few. I'm not going to show you too many because it kind of ruins the game, you know? So, here you go. Cool. That's fucking badass. Ah, that was fucking... Damn it. Damn. Oh. Cool. That's so awesome. Now this game doesn't have any game-breaking glitches, but there are glitches. Now I'm going to show you 4 clips. Items disappearing, a game over that I didn't even know I had a game over. My body just like went, "Whoa," and an enemy's body that just goes flying up the wall. So check it out. Hey. Oh man, that's the item right there. How come there's no prompt to pick it up? Look at that. Look, it did it again. Look. Sty, you see that? Items just won't, they just glitch out and I can't pick them up. Oh, he killed me. Whoa. Quick gripe here. I know these gears are for environmental kills, but why would you make the level design this way? This is a work hazard, man. Who builds this shit? Seriously. Now I'm just gonna leave some gameplay footage running in the background. This is kind of the rant section of the video. Just some things I wanted to touch on. The story was fine. It's not very memorable to me. The voice acting and facial animations are well done. I'll give it that. There's way too many crawling sections through vents and sliding through crevices. I feel it breaks the pacing a bit. There is not a 180-degree quick turn in this game, and it's a damn shame, man. I feel like this game could have used that. My character would not run when I pressed the L1 button. That made me very annoyed. I think the game is a must-play with the lights off, guys. Makes the experience 10 times better. The audio logs you find in this game are pretty forgettable. It's like people saying their last goodbyes before getting killed. I just didn't care. I started listening to them a couple times and I was like, whatever, you know. The action sequence while sliding down the water tunnel and dodging the pillars was fun. I'm glad they didn't like reuse that over and over. I think there's only one other sequence kind of like that. When you do a heavy melee attack, there's a cool color after connecting. I feel like that was a nice little touch. Okay guys, we're reaching the end of this video, but I found 2 homages to Event Horizon in the Callisto Protocol. So real quick, I just want to show you a couple clips.
You see? Do you see?
So that about does it, guys. While the Callisto Protocol has great graphics, some satisfying combat, death animations, body gore, the game's held back by repetitive gameplay, weak level design, shitty bosses, glitches, a short playtime. I think I only beat it in about 10 hours or so. This game is not worth $70 in my opinion, but I still give it my recommendation. As I said on my intro, I weirdly couldn't put the game down. I always wanted to keep playing it. I say buy it on a sale around 30 bucks. I think 30 bucks is a fair price, but give me a sub, like this video, comment. It really helps out that algorithm. And I'm on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. But I'm gonna be on YouTube making game reviews for you guys, film reviews. Definitely gonna be streaming less off Twitch this year. But thank you for watching, guys. Peace.